everybody. Welcome to episode 344, the VisionCast Network for Wednesday, May 6th. 2026. And yes, thank you, computer. I almost forgot myself there, and I was going to be Doodles if I did not remember the day correctly. So anyhow, we have a bit of a short crowd tonight, but we're still going to make it a great show, and we do have some updates, one from our producer that I want to pass on, and we do have an announcement from Nora. But before we get to that, I do want to introduce our crew. We're going to start with the females first, and speaking of that, let's get to it. Direct from Phoenix, Arizona, it's Nightingale Nora. Hey Nora, what's up?
Hi, doing pretty good tonight. Hi, good evening, everyone. I'm doing pretty good. I do have an announcement, like I mentioned before. So anyway, I'll come to that when it's the right time, and I'll like to have you join the show, and I'll love your listeners out there. Enjoy the show. Thank you.
All right, and sticking with females, we have Donald's friend Stacy. Hey Stacy, what's up?
Yeah, how is everybody? It's good to be here, and it's wonderful to sit and listen to the show, and everybody have a nice time. And that's it for now for me. So. Yeah.
All right. Well, good to hear from you, Stacy. And of course, we have our good buddy. Yep, and of course we have our good buddy Salvis, but he unfortunately is in the sleeping zone right now. But anyhow, he started the recording for us, so thank you, Salvis, for starting the recording. And moving to the side of the other side of the spectrum, our syndicator that syndicates our show for us, as well as Music Mayhem and all those other good shows, Donald. Hey Donald, what's up?
Hey, how are you guys all doing tonight? Hopefully everybody's doing good. Looking forward to tonight's show. So, of course, wish we had a bigger crowd tonight, but that's okay. We're still going to have a good show, no matter what.
Yes, exactly. Yes, because we're fun doodles. And yes, as I said, this is episode 344. The last episode that was posted was 343. So by the time this gets posted, it'll be episode 344. All right, so I do want to get straight to announcements now that we've introduced everybody. Well, mostly everybody. Preston, as usual, late as doodles. No, he's going to be here probably later during mid-show. And if you're wondering where our great producer Angela is, well, let's just say she is under the weather, which, no, it's a bummer. She is unfortunately under the weather, and she is recovering from it because she caught a cold, but she will be back next week. And we do have a big talent show, or a live VC talent show, I should say, being planned out. And there's going to be a special surprise coming up next week. So for those that are subscribed to the mailing list, watch your emails for further details, because it is going to be one of the best spring VC talent shows, in my opinion, and it's going to be awesome. And we'll have some great performances, some live, some pre-recorded, and who knows, we might have some surprises. So Again, watch your email for further details. And if you're not subscribed, send an email to vision-cast plus subscribe. That's VISION-CAST, the plus sign SUBSCRIBE at groups.io. And if you want to post to the group, if you're already subscribed, you can send an email to vision-cast at groups.io, and you'll be able to, show your love to the team. We do post updates. I post updates from time to time. Donald has constantly updated us with what's been going on the Super Hit Mix radio platform and AI radio. I mean, so much stuff happening. You gotta subscribe to the email. Don't worry, it won't hurt your inbox in any way. We're not gonna spam you. It'll, come out whenever. You can check whenever you want, and and even Salvas sends the link out too when we do our taping on Wednesdays. All right, so with that being said, Nora, I know that you have an announcement, so let's start with you first, and then we'll see if anyone else has any announcements down the line. And I know you shared this privately before the show, and go ahead and tell the listeners a brief overview of what's going on and why you won't be on the show, well, at least for next week.
First of all, I know I will not be on the show next week because although I'll be here at home, but I will not be on the show next week because I gotta recover from going to my father's funeral and being around my family. And that's basically what it is, and I don't know when I will be back again. Hopefully I will. So, starting next week, I probably might not be able to come for a long, long time. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with me or anything else. So, I have no idea.
Well, just keep all of us posted and let us know when you do return. And you can always message me privately and just say, hey, I'm ready to come back, and just let us know. And sorry to hear about your dad. That is.
A week and 1 day ago when he passed away, and Tuesday night. So I'll be with family during the weekend, and I don't know what's going to happen to me personally, so I'll have to find out what's going to happen. So if I can't come back on anymore, I just have to let you know, or somebody else will let you know. But don't know yet. I really don't know yet. Hopefully I'll be back 2 weeks from today.
Oh, that's a total bummer. I mean, losing a family member can be hard. While we're on the subject of families, my good friend, you're welcome. Before we continue with the announcement side, my friend Nina, who you guys remember from the podcast a while back when we played her clip of her and her daughter Emma singing, kudos to you guys. Her grandma recently passed away, which kind of was kind of bit of a sad news to some people. But we do send up prayers to her and her family as they go through the loss of a precious grandma who they loved so dearly. So if you could continue to keep Nina and her family in your thoughts and prayers. Nina, we just wanted to let you know from the bottom of our hearts to yours that prayers are being sent up from the team. We do love and appreciate you. We're sorry to hear that your grandma passed away, and I know that you're making final preparations or have already done so. But in either case, we just wanted to say that we love you. We're sending lots of virtual hugs from the team to you, and hopefully at some point when things kind of die down, we would love to have you come onto the show. And I know that we had your daughter Audrey on the previous episode when we interviewed Audrey on Manhattan Grace Tabernacle on what's been happening, and hopefully when you feel all better and all recovered, then we'll definitely have you back on in the not too distant future to talk about, what's happening now with the church in of itself, what's going on with the ministries, what's happening with Grace Kids, and all that type of stuff. But we do want to say, from our hearts to yours, we do want to say rest in peace to your grandma, and prayers definitely go to your family as well as you go through this time of loss. But anyways, enough of that. I just want to share that quickly. Okay, so I do have an update, but I'm gonna let the other team share announcements before I get to mine. Let's go to you, Donald, for the time being. I know that you. The email has been constantly flooded with emails from you about the AI radio network and all the things happening at Super Hit Mix Radio and all the stuff that's been happening. So give us the current stuff on what's happening with Super Hit Mix and AI and stuff, and if there's any announcements you want to share.
Well, first of all, I've been working a lot on the AI radio network. I've been adding more smooth jazz music to the smooth jazz portion of it. I'm waiting for my Suno credits to come in, because right now I haven't purchased any additional credits. I'm trying to do that, but unfortunately the modal that pops up on Suno is not... The modal itself is accessible, but when I select the credits I want to purchase and then press the continue button, it doesn't go anywhere. It just disappears. So I don't know what the deal is. I've downloaded the Suno app on my phone because I access Suno on the computer, so I'm going to try hopefully at some point to buy the credits on my phone. That way I can still get them, because what I want to get is the $30 credit bundle, which is about 4,000 credits. So I can start really getting serious about making all this music and stuff for the AI radio network. But also, the AI radio network now has an offline player that you can... What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to try to sell the AI radio network to businesses, especially the smooth jazz portion of it. So I had to develop an offline player for people who don't get online to play music. They can now play that music offline. I would have to send them SD cards or flash drives with music that they want on it for their business. And when they launch the player, they'll be able to play the music right there on their computer without having to go online with it. So ChatGPT had to run that, set that all up, and believe me, the source code for that booger is complicated. If you look at it, and look at the source code, it's going to make your head spin. But I did not write a bit of that code. ChatGPT did the whole thing. All I did was tell it what I wanted, and it went in and created it. And so it's pretty good. It's pretty neat. I'm going to be selling this. Now, this is kind of pricey because I'm selling it to businesses. I'm probably going to be selling this stuff for $497 because you're getting both the online player as well as the offline player. Plus, you're getting all the AI prompts to generate your music with. And like I say, right now I'm just starting with the smooth jazz stuff for right now, but I'll be adding more music prompts as I continue. And then, of course, the price on that will go up as I add more music prompts. But these aren't prompts like you see for generating articles or nothing like that. This is actual music prompts that are used in Suno and other high-quality AI tools. So that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been busy doing. I've been running the shows on Supermix Radio, of course, doing that as well. You've been busy with that. And there was one day I forgot to turn on the server for Supermix Radio, so it ran for a while, and I noticed the server wasn't running. So it wasn't playing any. It was playing music, but nobody outside could hear the music. So I was a Doodles on that one. So yeah, because I went to listen to Supermax Radio on my phone, it wasn't picking it up. I thought, what in the world? I thought, oh no, don't tell me the IP address changed. But no, it wasn't that. It was the fact that the server wasn't running to play the music. So yeah, the music was playing, but only to itself until I turned the server on. So yep. But that's what's been going on with me with the AI radio network and the Supermix radio stuff. And I really am looking forward to this AI radio network taking off really good, because once I start purchasing the 4,000 credits each month, I'll be able to really get in there and start adding more stuff to it. So once I do that, it's going to really take off. It's really going to take off big time. And then I have to get a domain name for it. So I haven't done that yet, but I got to go in and do that. But I'm not going to do that until I get enough music in each of the stations before we launch it, because I want to get at least 500 songs per channel before I go ahead and launch it. So that way y'all can promote it outward. Once I get that done, you guys can promote it outward and get it to where people can go and listen and whatever. So that's what's going on with me.
Wow. That is awesome that you pay for a simple resource to process the Suno songs and stuff. That's really cool. So I have a bit of an update. So first things first, Mom had an awesome time at the retreat the previous weekend. She had a great time. I stood at my sister's house for the weekend. My aunt was also there, and we had a great time. So again, thank you so much for your thoughts and prayers. I had a good time, and my mom caught a cold, and unfortunately she was under the weather. It started Sunday night, and she's feeling a little better, but she still has a recovery process to go before she is fully restored. And then so hopefully we'll be able to make it to church on Sunday in person. I hope I get to make it to church in person, because I went to church last weekend, and I met a new friend who's actually on the worship team. Her name is Ellen Dyer, and she really she sings good too. But anyway, and yes, I will get her on the podcast for sure at some point, because she's actually going to be starting a new job in Beacon at a spa, which is interesting. Anyway,
hey Stacy, why don't you tell them about our trip we're taking next week?
Yeah. We're going to Baytown, Texas, and we're
Nice.
going to Buc-ee's, and we're going to eat at a Mexican restaurant.
Yeah, we're going to Buc-ee's.
Nice.
I don't know if you've heard of. Have you heard of Buc-ee's before?
no.
They are they're kind of hard to explain. They are a restaurant, sort of, but they're one of those places you stop along the freeway when you're on a long road trip. You can buy food, you can buy clothes, you can buy knickknacks there, you can buy T-shirts, you can buy posters and soft drinks and everything. You can buy everything in there, pretty much. It's a big place, and the food. They have fresh food there, but you can also buy stuff like beef jerky and all that stuff there.
It's really interesting. Yeah, so as I said, so as I said, my mom had a cold. She's getting better, though, so I'm hoping that we get to hope she recovers quick so that we can make it to church this coming weekend, because it is soon Mother's Day, and so, so I'll be at church this Sunday for service, and then next weekend I'll be at the Washingtonville campus. And I know that I have been promising you guys that I would do a bonus episode of me doing behind the scenes at the church, but I haven't been able to because I have been focusing on getting the audio ready and stuff. But I will see what I can do about that probably this next weekend when the time comes, and I'll send it to Salvis to get it professionally processed. And in case you guys are curious as to why we sound this good, is that, you know, he's using a special processing in the background using the FMPEG plug-in and terminal that processes the audio really good. It's kind of technically speaking, but it's really, you know, and I did look it up on ChatGPT, and you can do it. You just have to have the software installed, and you have to make some parameters and changes and stuff. So, and it's running at 14 LUFS, which is the Spotify standard for podcasting, and that's why it sounds pretty cool. So if you go back to our previous episode from last week, you'll know the difference there. And all of our episodes have been upgraded to the new quality. So if you want to listen to it, you can either go on your podcast feed and listen to it that way, or you can listen on YouTube, which is pretty suitable. Also, I do want to say that last night, if you remember, and well, I don't think you were there. I don't think you were there, Donald, when we did this. But a while back, we used to use an app called Backpack Studio, and it was an app that kind of took the podcasters by storm. And Angela and myself used to use it, but then we stopped using it because, you know, Zoom is a cross-platform. And, you know, I said it before, but I'll say it again. Zoom is a great cross-platform to record our shows on. Yes, we do have Clean Feed, and we do have other sources of remote podcasting, but Zoom is probably the best one. So, yeah, we don't use Backpack Studio, but the reason why I'm saying it is because Backpack Studio version 3.0 is now live. It has been in testing for several months now, and I didn't notice it until Angela messaged me last night or the night prior saying that, you know, Backpack Studio is back and the developer has quietly released 3.0. It's been tested and it's now ready to go. It's been upgraded with AI generated features. So now you're able to ask it for a prompt like add in a, you know, custom jingle or make a custom, you know, intro for your podcast, and or, you know, add a custom sound effect like someone falling down the stairs or whatnot, and it does it for you, which is very cool. And it's not free. Well, it is free for a month. They're having like a free thing until August, and then after that you have to pay $11 per month and or $99 per year to access all the pro features. And it is free, but it does have in-app purchase, so you can still use the recording stuff, and it does come with compression. It does come with all the AI capabilities, and you, in order to use those, you have to sign in with your Apple account. But once you sign in with your Apple account, you'll be able to access all the pro features. And one feature that I requested in the next update is to have a toggle where when you press the action button, unlike you could with voice memos, you push it to start a recording and then you push the button again to stop the recording. So that would be pretty cool. So that if I have an idea, or if I say I'm doing a bonus episode on, say, my church, and I want to get, someone singing, instead of, going to the app, opening it, pressing record, I could just press a button on the action button and start the recording right away, which is very easy to do. It's very, but hopefully that'll come in the next update. And I did report to the developer, and the developer, his name is Ed Filawatts. Thank you to Ed for producing such a wonderful app for podcasters and content creators. And if you have a suggestion,
is this a Mac only app, or can it be? Is there Android version too, or what?
It's iOS, but I don't think it's Android compatible. I don't think it's Android. I'll email the developer and ask, but I don't think it's Android. I think it's iOS and iPadOS and macOS as well.
Oh, okay. I was just
but
curious,
I'm hoping
for the
that
people that are listening, they might know.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they. But it's been kind of quiet for a while. He hasn't. Released the last update he released was version 2.0.5, which was 1 year ago. And then once that update got pushed, it got kind of quiet, and there hasn't been an update in a year. And so now it just got released. So hopefully within the next few months, it will be, updated and such. And that will be used for bonus episodes for our podcast. And it will also be used for the shows that I do with Angela. Once she feels better, I will definitely get into doing future episodes. So, and yes, we will have a developer of Backpack Studio on in the not too distant future to talk about the update, as well as future plans for the application itself. So big kudos to Backpack and the team and the developer for developing such a mobile friendly, accessible podcasting application and stuff. So the trip to Puerto Rico has been booked. So I will be leaving July 15th, and I will be coming back July 22nd. So I will be on the podcast when I return, but sadly, I will have to miss it because I will be up in the air. But fear not, I will bring to you guys some content while I'm down there. I will bring you a recording. Angela or the team will probably play it while I'm gone, so you guys can hear the great sounds of the islands of Puerto Rico. I'm going to try and see if I can capture the coquí, aka the tree frog birds chirping, and I'll try to capture it so you guys can hear what the Puerto Rican sounds sound like, because I usually hear the coquí when I'm at my grandpa's house. So, we do have a baby that has been born by the name of Maximo. It's actually Rachel's baby, not to be confused with our greatest Angela Rachel, who is awesome at producing. It's a different Rachel. But whoa, you okay, Donald?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It sounded like a Yahoo. It sounded like that. That was cool though. I like that. It sounded like a Yahoo.
Oh, that was a cough.
Yeah, that was cool. That sounded like a Yahoo thing. It made me think of Yahoo. All right. Anyway. So yeah, I will bring some sounds to Puerto Rico. I will definitely bring some recordings over. I won't record everything while I'm down there, but I will try to see what I can do, and I will have my meta glasses on. I will see while I'm down there if I'm able to, well, I actually am able to convert the file from MP4 into MP3 directly, and then I could just send it over to Salvis so he can put the processing on there, making sure it sounds good, and then Angela will play it on a future podcast, probably either on tonight's show or probably not tonight's show, but the night after, the night of, when I'm leaving, probably by the week I get back. You probably won't hear clips until I get back anyways, because excuse me, it'll be hard for me to share the clips while I'm up in the air, but I will definitely get them out there. So again, I will be leaving July 15th, and I will be coming back on July 22nd. And thank you to my sister, because my sister was the one who found the flight deal for my mom to book, and we booked our flight, and we are going to be having a party on a Saturday, so that means I won't be doing community karaoke, unfortunately. So I'll have to let Cindy know in advance that I won't be on karaoke because I'll be spending time with family. But rest assured, I will be back the following week. All right, so with that out the way, Stacy, you go ahead and start how your week has been, and then, or if Stacy is muted, which I hope not, we'll go to Donald, or whatever the case may be. So, Stacy, we'll start with you first, and then Donald.
Okay. Well, I've had okay week. I've had eye surgery for the past month, and I can see better now, and I got my new glasses this week, so they should be ready to pick up next week. And that's pretty much, that's what my week has been like, and it's pretty good. So that was my week, but that's what went on this week, last week, no, this week. So anyway, that's my week. No.
Go ahead, Donald. Go ahead, Donald. You're next.
All right. Well, my week's been pretty good, of course. As I mentioned earlier, I've been working on this AI stuff, and of course talking to Stacy off and on throughout the week, as I do, and sometimes we talk for hours at night. We'll especially at night, we're a long time, and things. So we keep busy with each other and everything. With that goes, but I had a good week. I had to go to my diabetic doctor, not to the doctor per se, but to the dietitian, because my sugars are being a little bit erratic. So we had to work on that. So I saw the dietitian and got that all taken care of. Don't have any appointments coming up that I know of. My kidney doctor appointment last week went really good. He was pleased with everything. So all in all, everything's been good. Just keeping busy as usual, hanging in here, doing what I do on the computer, and going to church Sunday. Matter of fact, Stacy actually visited my church on Sunday, and for the first time, and we had a barbecue. We had sausage links and hamburgers that were grilled outside. So we had that, and Stacy was able to participate with us, and we sat with our care groups. And in my care group that I'm in, we have myself, June, my friend June, and my pastor Corey and his wife Julie, and a couple other people. But then they have other care groups that sat together at their tables. And the way our church is laid out, we have tables in the back of our church where people can sit at, and then we have the chairs closer towards the stage area. So if you want to sit at the table and drink coffee, you can drink coffee, because we do have coffee during the services and stuff. It's really a laid-back church environment. So, that's what Stacy and I have been doing. And it was really good to have Stacy at our church this week. She was really glad to get there. They had some trouble getting her there because she has to transfer into a car from a wheelchair. So a little bit difficult for her, but we're going to work on that. Try to find an easier way to get her there. But, yep, that's what my week has been like, just keeping busy as usual on the computer, as I always do. And Stacy knows that very well, don't you, Stacy?
Yes, yes, I do.
Yeah, matter of fact, Stacy teases me sometimes. She'll say either I love my Tesla more than her, or I love my computer more than her.
Yeah.
But it's not true, though. I don't love the computer or Teslas more than her, but we just tease each other about that. But, yep, that's what my week's been like.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we've been getting a lot of email buzz on, you working on new stuff with Super Hit Mixed Radio and all that. And I gotta say that the interview with our good buddy Veronica was excellent last week. I really enjoyed the interview, and that turned out really well. My week's been good, apart from going to my sister's and spending time with her for the weekend while Mom was away. Apart from that, not much else going on, just the usual. I've been out. I went to... Where did I go to? I went hiking, but it was raining, so we had to cut our walk short. And I know that it's probably raining as we're recording this, but by tomorrow it should be clear enough to go out, and it's gonna be a bit clear to go out and stuff like that. But anyway,
my week happened.
Oh yeah, let's do Nora and then we'll continue. Go ahead, Nora.
Okay, my weekend on Sunday was pretty good. Rough on the edges, but it was pretty good. And the rest of my week so far, from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, is fine. So I've been doing good that way and resting up and everything. And hopefully I'll be here 2 weeks from today. Hopefully I'll be back. Let's hope so. Thank you very much.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so apart from all the stuff that's going on, like I said, apart from me going to my sister's, I had a good time. My niece's birthday's coming up in, I think, about a week, which I'm super excited for. My little one is going to be 6. She's 5 now, but she's going to be 6. And, she grows up too fast. And I'm looking forward to, seeing her develop and stuff. But anyway, let's see. In software-related news, iOS 26.5 is almost here. It's supposed to get released next week. I already have the release builds for both. I have both iOS 26.5 and macOS 26.5. And I'm really liking it. And it now has...
I'm muted?
You're unmuted.
I'm unmuted. Hold on.
So yeah, iOS 26.5. It has some bug fixes and performance improvements, but one thing that they've added, and it's being rolled out to some carriers. It'll be rolled out within the next few weeks, but they're rolling out encryption for RCS messages. So you'll be able to encrypt RCS messages and have third-party third-party developers not touch the messaging platform when you send RCS messages. And when you see an RCS message, you'll see a lock symbol, and VoiceOver will say RCS encrypted locked icon. And iMessage already has it, but RCS does not. So pretty soon you'll get that. You'll get that update. It's not available for all carriers, and it is in beta, and they did test it during 26.4, but by the time 26.4 came out, it was not available. But now it is, and it is still in beta, and it is a toggle which is on by default. So if you go into settings, apps, and you go under messages, you'll be able to see the message. You'll be able to see the RCS message encryption, and what else? I've been checking Apple Music for new songs. Brandon Lake did a song with Nick Jonas. I just heard it on the way back home, and it's really good. I like it. Yeah, it's called The Offer, and if you search for it on Apple Music, you'll be able to find it. And honestly, this is the first time that I heard Nick Jonas do a Christian song with Brandon Lake. I've never heard them do one, and it was actually the first time that they've done a song together live. I mean, not live, but pre-recorded, which is very interesting. See, in other news, like I said, Backpack Studios 3 just came out, so I've already announced that. The convention is coming up. The ACB convention is coming up this July, so that is going to be interesting, and that's probably going to start right when I come back from Puerto Rico. So by the time I get back, convention should have already been started. Let's see. So what news have you guys heard of? If you guys want to unmute and share what news have you heard of? Donald or Stacy, have you guys heard any news? Or have researched anything?
I haven't. Not for right now. Donald?
Donald was muted a second ago.
Yeah, I was muted. I'm going to mute back. I don't have anything.
All right, so let's see.
Excuse me.
If you are... Oh, go ahead, Nora.
I was hoping that Rita would get to come back on the show, and somehow she...
Yeah, Rita, I did send the link. Maybe she had to get ready for a call. I don't think Abby does her alcove call today. I don't know. I didn't check. I haven't been checking the schedule. I haven't been following up on... No? Okay. I think it's another Wednesday she does it.
Right, thank you.
Let's see if her name pops up now. Oh, no, it doesn't. I was trying to send an email to someone while I'm multitasking. Oh, no. There you go. Nexi hasn't got the update to Nexi hasn't been pushed yet. I also promised that I would do a bonus episode, and Sergey is doing such a good job in making sure the update is ready. So once it gets updated, I will let you guys know, and I will do a demonstration of the app. Okay. So let's see. So Nora, what calls have you been on this week, if any? Oh, Nora, I think you muted again.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you mean, ACB calls? Well,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Well, not too many, but this morning I went to DJ Lisa's living room and DJ Freshness and what else? Singing, cooking with a song. It's like a voice.
Oh, I heard that
and
call. I heard that one.
I like that song, the call. And Kayla Allen's Creative Journey, which was on today.
Oh, nice. Oh.
That's pretty much it. And I was on one call yesterday, but I'll think of it one of these days.
Oh, wow.
Yep. Anyway, thank you.
Let's see. Gee, we have a bit of a interesting one. So, let's see. I'm trying to think what else. For me, I haven't been on any ACB calls except for karaoke. That's the only call and of course mine that I facilitate on Mondays. That's been going well. My call has been going well for the most part. We've gotten a lot of good topics. Last week we talked about, oh gosh, I forgot what it was that we talked about last week. Let's see if I can pull it up on the schedule. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, let's see. I'm doing this in real time so I could find it. Okay, I'm looking to see. Oh. Okay, let's see. We talked about phone etiquette. Yep, that's what we talked about last week. We talked about phone etiquette. And, well, I guess I can ask everyone in this room. Why not? What are some of the ways that you greet your spouse? Well, not your spouse, but what are some of the ways you greet, whether it's a family member or relative? What are some of the ways you greet them on the phone, or if you receive a phone call from someone? How do you go about, greeting them in a safe, respectful, and welcoming manner, so to speak? Let's see if we can. For me, I'll start first. For me, I say a normal hello. Or if it's my brother, I would say, yo, what's up? Or whatever. I usually say, yo, what's up? And then at the end of the call, I say peace, because that's sometimes how we end our calls normally. But if it's like a telemarketer, or if it's if it's a telemarketer, or if it's someone that doesn't that I don't pay no mind to, I usually, ignore their call, or just send them straight to voicemail. Or if it's a friend of mine who hasn't called me, I usually pick up the phone and say, "Hey, what's up?" And then I usually, if they called me and they haven't spoken to me in a while, I'll be like, "Hey, what's up? What's good?" But mostly for most people, I text or send audio messages. All right, let's go around the room and see who else. Let's start with Donald, and then Stacy, and then Nora. So Stacy, you're first, and then Donald.
Usually what I do, it depends on who it is. I'll just say hello usually. If it's Stacy, I'll just say, "Hey, Stacy," or something like that, and then we'll start talking and stuff. If it's telemarketers, I let my answer machine pick it up. I don't even answer any of those. And I don't care about those. I just let them go to the answer machine, delete them. But yeah, if it's just anybody else, I usually just say hello and go from there. What about you, Stacy?
I did that. I said you should say hello if it's somebody I don't know very well, or even my friends, but if it's my best friend, we greet each other by saying sis or something like that. Because we're like sisters, but I usually say hello, and then if it's a telemarketer, I don't answer them. So, that's the way I greet people on the phone.
All right, Nora, you're next.
Hello. Oh yeah, that's what I usually do when I answer the phone. I go hello, or hello, something like that, and just for anybody, whether it's family member or telemarketers, or you have to learn how to ignore the telemarketers. But if it's a friend or a family member, I just usually go hello, something like that, and that's pretty much it.
Oh yeah, cool. I do for me, I usually say hello, as I said before. Or if it's my brother, I say, "Yo, what's up?" And then, or if it's a friend from church, I would say, "Hey, whatever," and then I usually say what's up to whoever I'm with, and it's really interesting. But one of the podcasts. So, anyways, I'm moving on from that. One of the podcasts that I have been listening to is An Intimate Evening With, and it is a podcast that is done by Anthony Corona and the Sunday Edition team, and they did a really good job on their episode. The episode that just got posted was an interview with Annie Davis. If you have not listened to it, go back and listen to it on your preferred podcast feed, or go to acbmedia.org, navigate to the open search link, and then when you find it, you'll be able to type in evening or evening with, and then you will find An Intimate Evening with Annie. There also has been an intimate evening with others too. Herbie Allen was also featured. Curtis Deltzer was also featured. Nikki Keck, who I just got back in touch with through email and iMessage, is also featured. And Debbie Hazelton is also featured as well, which has been a very good interview. And there's going to be more interviews coming down the pipeline. Oh, and Cindy Hollis as well. Cindy Hollis was also featured on An Intimate Evening With, and she showed pretty interesting things, right? Like as an example, Cindy's dad was an electrician, and I didn't even know he was an electrician. I did not even know that until I found out in the interview recording. But yeah, so check out those episodes if you haven't already. Those episodes are real amazing. I just love these episodes. These episodes are really wonderful, and these episodes are awesome, and these episodes just, give you goosebumps every time you hear them, because it goes deeper into the artist. It goes deeper into who the artist is, what they're doing, what they're doing, how they're doing it, and what their journey was like before they started. And as I said before, if you want to listen to all of the episodes, you can go on the ACB Media Network and listen to the podcast episodes. You'll be able to listen to them and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's basically the gist of that. So have you guys watched anything new on YouTube or discovered anything new on YouTube? Not sure if you guys go to YouTube at all. I mean, I do sometimes, but not all the time. Donald, Stacy, Nora. Jeez.
I hardly ever go on YouTube.
Hello, everyone. I'm here.
There's Preston. Hey.
What I missed?
You didn't miss anything, Preston. You came in. We were just chatting. I was telling them about an intimate evening episodes that Anthony has been doing on Sunday Edition. Not sure if you've been tuning into that.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I've been tuning into those, and they're spot on after me. And Friday, when I'm here, I do try and catch the music ones, too. The Friday night, what's he called? The music...
Behind the Music?
Yep.
Yep, I haven't been on that episode mainly because I go to work, and then by the time I get home, I'm tired.
Now I know how I feel.
Yeah. But how are things going with you? Do you have any updates or announcements?
Well, I have a quick one, actually. Last Friday, I did treat my mom to dinner at our Aviator Brewery, and she came over and she escorted me across the street, because like I said before, where I live at now, we have a busy main street on the traffic side, so, I gotta be careful. And if I want to go there, I would have to, go, so literally after work. But, yeah, I got the route almost down. We're still practicing it, and it's going to take a bit, but it's all good.
So, guys, Rita is here. Oh, there she is. I forgot I don't even know what happened. Rita, if you're there, you can unmute. If not, I'll have to send a mute thing.
Sunday, we already got tickets. We're going to go to this place called Longwood Gardens. George doesn't know where that is, thankfully. But that's about an hour. It's basically like plants and stuff, and thankfully they do have some, they will have some adaptive stuff for me, thankfully. But we're going to go there Sunday, for Mother's Day, and I do believe that we're going to go to Italian, so I'm going to treat her to dinner.
All right, I just gave you hosting privileges, Preston, so that whenever I duck out and you do your shout outs, then you can end the recording. Or whenever.
Am I unmuted?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I watch a lot of Tesla stuff and a lot of Christian material as well. So usually when I watch the Tesla stuff, I send that to Stacy because she likes watching Tesla stuff as well. So.
Oh yeah, you're getting your fix. I love it, Donald.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
My YouTube is flooded with like radio air checks and some old TV ads and whatever. So.
Oh wow. Sometimes I look those up too, like old '70s commercials. Old '70s commercials. I like to watch those because they're kind of neat to watch them.
They are.
yeah.
Especially now, and we got YouTube on every single TV known to man, so we can easily hook that up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Mom has YouTube TV. So she's able to watch, ABC, NBC. She has the Peacock app on her TV. She's able to watch
My mom has that one too.
CBS, NBC, CNN, all those other all those other channels.
Wow.
Thankfully for my Peacock TV, well, I picked a year plan last year, and I also have Paramount Plus on my phone because I have a free one thanks to my Walmart Plus delivery. Yay!
Oh, nice. Yeah, Paramount.
wow.
Yeah, Mom has Paramount Plus too, and my sister has Paramount, Disney Plus.
And if all else fails, I can always go to my IPTV app from my friend Philip in Wisconsin. He has a list of channels we can watch for free. And I did discover another one that has internet TV and radio. It's called FameLack, FAMELACK.com. And I heard about that from Kim Commando.
Oh.
That's interesting.
And thankfully the site's legit, and you don't have to worry about any bugs.
Here I am.
There she is. Hey,
Wow.
Hey.
there you are. I was like, wait, I thought you were normally not good. You popped in, and I was like, oh, I didn't see you.
Yeah. Oh, I came in. I had to put my chicken strips in the oven. That's what I'm having for dinner.
Lucky duck.
So, yeah.
That was my night last night, so it's all good.
Oh,
that was my
cool.
night tonight too.
Oh, awesome.
Hey, Rita,
I bought
Donald
these.
here.
Hey, Donald. Hey.
I got Stacy here.
Oh, hi, Stacy.
Hey,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm good.
Hope you enjoy the chicken strips.
Yes, thank you. I bought these from Costco.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Costco.
Yes.
Yeah, Costco.
Yes. I'm a Costco member and Sam's Club member.
Oh wow.
Oh, lucky
Yes.
duck.
Yep.
I don't think Beaumont has, but we have a Sam's Club here. But I don't think we have a Costco. I think the nearest one is in Houston. So I don't think we have one here.
That's far off. Costco's far off. We have a Costco here in New York.
Mom does sometimes take me to Sam's because she's a member, and we just got
Cool.
Aldi's here in the area last year, so I haven't been there yet.
Oh, Aldi's. I haven't been there either.
But I believe they do. I think they do delivery like through Instacart. Or I have it on my phone. I just don't have all my stuff attached to it yet.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
That's
Awesome. Hey, Nora, my other
Hi.
Arizona sister. Whoop, whoop.
Yep. Nice to interrupt you. Nice to be back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
Happy to be back.
Glad you had me
Yeah,
back
she
too.
won't. Yeah, she
Thank
won't be on
you.
next week. Nora won't be on next week.
Ah, okay.
So
Yeah.
she announced that she's gonna do some stuff next week. Yeah, she's gonna be on
No.
hiatus.
I'm going just
What?
only going on the hiatus on Wednesday, but I will not be anywhere. Just be here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
that's
that
cool.
means you won't do karaoke either, I guess, right, Nora?
But not until the 18th.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You mean the
I'll be there on-
16th?
The 16th. I'll be there on the 16th. Yeah.
Oh yeah. That's our next theme night, the 16th. I've already sent my song in, so
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm super
Yep.
excited.
Yep. I hear
And-
it's all about weather.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep,
That's
it's
gonna be good. Oh boy.
Yep, they did it before, but they're doing it again this.
Oh.
Yeah, they did
okay.
it before, but they're revisiting it because a lot of people really loved,
Yes.
themes and stuff.
That's cool.
And I know we've been wanting to see if we can get Mika on the podcast, but she's been busy. But I want to still hoping that she gets on. I really want to get her on so you guys can, ask her questions about her music abilities and stuff. And then it'll be cool to have her on an intimate evening with one of these days at some point. That would be pretty cool. We have to hear her music and.
Yeah.
Because she remembers that she used to do a little toy. That was her first song, actually, a little toy train. That's really
Cool.
interesting. Yeah, a little toy train. Anything you had? Anything going on this week for you, Rita?
Oh gosh.
Anything went going on?
Not right now. Not now. I'm going to be a poll star for the I Love Braille call in a few weeks.
Oh wow.
Be a what?
Yeah, a poll star. A poll star where they interview somebody for Braille, that has been, experiencing Braille, that is, written and wrote Braille, that's wrote and read Braille. For the I Love Braille call, the person does an interview, like a bio type, and they talk about their experiences of how they read and wrote Braille. And so that's going to be pretty cool. I was supposed to be a poll star for June, which was next month, which of course is the month of my birthday. But he asked me if I wouldn't mind being a poll star for this month on the 21st, and I said no. Beleen Shaw, the facilitator, asked me if I would be a poll star for this month, and I said yes, absolutely. Because somebody else, I guess, was going to be a poll star originally, but they backed out. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I'm going to be a poll star. That's going to be pretty cool.
Wow, that
I
is
know that
neat.
For
is
the
going to be.
I Love Braille
I
call.
Love Braille.
Yep. I Love Braille.
That's gonna be podcasted for sure, and I'll definitely listen to it when it gets
Yeah.
uploaded. I'll definitely listen to it.
Yep. I've already told my family, so.
I'm sure
Yeah.
they're probably gonna tune in for sure to listen to.
Oh, yeah. My
listen
mom.
to you and
Yep. Yep. Yes. So.
Now, Rita, when you write Braille, do you write with a slate and stylus, or do you write with a Braille writer?
Well,
Or both?
actually, I don't have right now. I don't have any as far as writing devices like Braille writing devices, but I did use a Braille writer.
Oh, okay.
I did use a Braille writer, and I did at one point use a slate and stylus, and that is pretty tricky because you're writing the opposite way. You're writing with the Braille writer from left to right, but with the slate and stylus, it's the opposite. And then you have to push the or bring the the slate down to the bottom or to the next row of where you want to write. And it's hard because you're trying to be careful not to Braille over the Braille,
Yeah, because what's weird, you're writing backwards on a slate and stylus. You're writing backwards and upside down.
Yes, and
Because you're
upside
writing
down.
on the
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're having to write on. You're having to write on the back of the paper so that the dots can appear on the front.
Right. That is so weird. Yes.
That is.
Yeah, I've tried it in the past. I attended the Independent Living Summer Program in 2002 in Tucson, and they gave me a lot of material such as a slate and stylus. I had a handy APH cassette recorder once, which came with several gadgets for it. A slate and stylus, a talking watch, talking compass, and even some shades, some glasses. Hang on a second. I'll be right back.
Interesting.
Yeah, I had my old slate from CCB somewhere in my totes.
I'm surprised they haven't come up with a full-page slate that would fit a whole Braille page, just a whole page of paper. I'm surprised they haven't come up with something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I'm going to explain to Stacy what this is. Stacy, a slate and stylus, I picture a piece of paper, okay? A slate is a little device that you put the paper inside of. It opens up, and it has these little prongs on it that lock down on the paper. And on one side of the slate are holes. There's like a number of square holes. And inside those holes are the dots that make up the Braille. The dots are on the back side of the slate. When you put the paper in and you use your stylus, you punch your stylus through those holes in the slate, and that makes the Braille dots on the paper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and you make your letters. Braille is made up of what are called cells. A Braille cell has 6 dots, and out of those 6 dots of each Braille cell is what you form the letters with. So each slot in the slate is a Braille cell.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back.
Interesting. That was your
Yes.
phone ringing?
No, it was my talking timer. I had to turn my chicken strips over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You still have those talking timers.
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing, Nora, you still have your talking clock that beeps. I think you still
yeah.
have it.
Oh yeah, still.
Yeah. I had a clock like hers in the past, but I have a pyramid-shaped clock. I bought it from a place called Viewfinder. It's a low vision center, but they sell talking watches, clocks, and keychains.
And magnifiers too.
Oh, and magnifiers. Oh, cool.
Like handheld magnifiers or even what it called Orcam. They had a store near in or near Sun City or on and they had so the Orcam and the other like Pebble supplement electronic magnifier.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Interesting.
What
Yep.
store is this?
Called Viewfinder.
Viewfinder. It's located one is located in Mesa. Is it Avondale or Glendale?
I think it's Phoenix.
Phoenix. I know there's one in Phoenix. Yeah, so I know there's one in Phoenix. I know there's one in Mesa.
There used to
And
be
I think-
one on either Avondale or Peoria or someplace like
Yeah.
that. But one of them closed.
Yeah,
One of them closed down.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, I've been reading a lot from my electronic e-reader, from my Braille reader, e-reader, and it's really awesome.
That's great.
Yeah, I heard about the e-reader.
The e-reader. I really love the feel of the Braille. And Candace does too. Candace has an e-reader herself, and this is from Humanware, by the way. I ordered it from my state. I ordered it from my state library.
Now, does that e-reader also, well?
What's that?
Does the e-reader also talk as well, or does it just put out Braille?
No, it's just a Braille e-reader. It's just you can just read Braille with it. Unfortunately, it doesn't talk. I wish it did, though. But unfortunately, it doesn't. It doesn't talk. But yeah, yeah, I really like the feel of the Braille. It feels like it's hot off the press Braille. It feels really neat. Yeah, it feels really neat.
And then use a 6 dot or 8 dot.
This one uses, oh gosh, I think it's 8. I'm not sure, but I know it has. It's got 20 cells. Which is, all the little buttons in the middle of the keyboard. Those are 20 Braille cell buttons. But I think they are 6 or 8, but I'm not. The dots are 6 or 8. But it's pretty cool because I can type on the board, and I can feel the letters that are coming onto the board, and it's really neat. It reminds me so much of these Braille lights.
Oh, yeah, it's a classic.
Oh, I miss those Braille lights. I wish I would have had one, honestly. It would have been nice if I had one for school. But since I had to lug my Braille writer around, which was heavy, which is heavy. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, the ding when you push it against the wall, the ding noise.
Yep, ding.
Yeah, when you type on a Braille writer and you have to punch in dots. Mm-hmm. Even my science teacher quizzed me on the letters. I got one wrong, but that's okay. I mean, I don't do Braille, but they had me do testing, and oh my gosh, it was...
That's pretty. That can be pretty complicated. I wasn't even introduced
to computers and JAWS until probably mid 2000s, like 2004, 2005.
Oh wow, long time.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I was gifted a JAWS 4.5 CD, but the demo expired, so I had to go to the web and download it. I had to download an updated version, which was they were at version 5.
Actually, JC, I beat you to it. I had my first JAWS in 2003, and I did get some state tech training, and we were running version 4.51 on dial-up. Oh boy.
Oh. So yeah, probably version 5. Probably version 5 came out in 05. I assume.
So yes, I used OpenBook. I used Duxbury on dial-up. Oh boy.
It would be pretty. Oh my goodness!
Wow,
man!
And the only radio I streamed was dial-up streams on Winamp. Oop.
Oh.
I heard of
dial-up. Dial-up is slow.
Oh wow!
It takes forever.
I remember back when my mom was still alive, but it's way back before she passed. I was living in Lumberton where she used to live at, and back when dial-up finally came out, I remember Mom would say, "Donald, get off the phone. I got to use the phone because when you're on, you can't use."
Don't worry, I've been guilty of that too. Growing up, so I've been guilty of that too.
Did you guys?
Dial-up. All those noises that it would make when it's calling.
Did you guys ever use, any of you old schoolers, have you ever used this 1-800 called a voice activated system called Tell Me?
I did.
You did?
Times. Yeah.
Yeah, I did. I did a few times too in the past. It's this voice activated system where you get information about different things like entertainment, news, I believe traffic, weather, all kinds of stuff you could, listen to over the phone. It was 55, I believe, 1-800-55-TELL-ME. TELLME. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't think that service is active anymore.
No, it's not.
Discontinued.
Yeah, it did. It
That
did,
service
but
got discontinued. I wish it would have stayed. I would have called
I do
that number.
too. Yeah, I do too. I really wish it would have stayed also, but yeah. 1-800-55
show
tell
you
me.
guys something since I'm here. Let me show you guys
cool.
something. Hold on. I'm gonna load up. I forgot the name of the website. Let me go to AppleVis here. Speaking of clocks, I've mentioned it. But let me find it.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Rita, are you having anything with your chicken strips?
Probably some chips, maybe.
Oh, yum.
I have plenty of those here. I'm good on veggies. And last weekend, when my mom's boyfriend came over to escort me to the bank, so my landlord's bank, so I can pay my rent and stuff. He gave me more A&W root beer and more ramen.
Sweet. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I actually had me a... Oh, nice. I actually had me a root beer float earlier. That's good stuff.
Stacy, do you like those?
Huh?
Do you like root beer floats, Stacy?
No. Okay.
Zoom share toolbar window system dialog.
I just started. All right.
Mute application.
So if you guys, check this out. You guys can. I don't know if you guys remember, because I mentioned talking clocks. So there's this website which is
111 100 1100 Type a search term into Alfred 100 1194. Search Google for 1000 HTTPS Safari Untitled window George has keyboard 1194 online time service homepage Telstra 1194 online time service homepage.
So yep, it is time service online, and yes, it has the word George. not to be confused with our buddy who's unfortunately not here. But it's an online service that will let you listen to the clock. So I'm going to let you hear a little bit of it. I'm not going to let you hear the whole thing because it's but it's
Welcome to our. Please ensure your speakers are switched on.
Okay, it gives you a notice on speakers.
Note. This site currently relies on your device's clock and may not necessarily be correct. Click here to start clock.
So there's a button, so if I press it...
Loading.
9:28 and 20 seconds. At the third stroke, it will be 9:28 and 30 seconds.
Close window.
So that's basically what that clock is. It's very cool. And I tried it when I heard that mentioned. I was like, wait, what? And another thing, let me fire up AppleVis again because I want. You mentioned Braille Light, right? You mentioned the Braille Light. So
welcome to Get Laid New Accessible Team Talk.
No, that's not what I want.
Well, Get Laid New Backpack pre-orders for my clock app. Pre-orders for my pre-option. Other Larry, think it just 12:20 pre-order taking. Thank you. Announcement App Store. Thank you. Just up in alarms. Name. Here's the App Store link. Default and now for it. Quinn Re. Just pre-importing up in response. Could you post a clock method? Method 1. A clock pack some of you may like. Could you post them in response? Import just read for the apps. Here's the name. Alarms in response. Just a thank you. App Store. Announced. Thank taking pre-order 2412/ just pre-order thinking about re. Other language replying alerting app entire re. Second entire Steve clock bike for it's a master https://drive loading clocks. This file is too large. Download. Google Drive. Right and 140. Download anyway. Download has started. Close tab. Download main. Close window.
So it's downloading a large zip file. I don't know if you guys remember the app, Steve's Talking Clock. Not sure if you guys remember that app. It's still out, actually.
Oh, really?
So this gentleman, and it's 9:30. So this gentleman uploaded. Steve's a large collection of Steve's Talking Clock.
Zoom.
And
Safari.
I am going to show you something on this end, and then I'll show you something on,
Finder.
I'm going to show it to you guys. Let me see if it's done downloading.
Clocks.
Oh, there it is. So I'm going to open
cool.
it.
One item selected.
Let me fix my...
As list.
There we go.
Actum Top Annoying Clock. Apollo Clock. AT&T Audrey.
Oh.
Big Ben. Bomb Clock. Braille Light. Braille Light. Zip
Braille
Archive.
Light.
Open. Archive.
Okay, so it's unzipping it. It's built in on the Mac. So with Windows you use WinZip or whatever zip app you use. For Mac it's much easier to unzip.
Actum Top Braille Light. Actum Top Braille Light folder.
Braille
Today at
Light.
9. Open.
So I'm gonna open it.
1 0
So I'm gonna let you hear all the files. So I'm gonna start with
0 0.
1, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 92, 23, 34, 45, 56, 7, 8, 9 a.m.
Oh.
The time is 4 p.m.
List view.
Do you like that beep? But I think you still hear that beep in
22, 23.
that speech was kind of
You know what? I'm pretty obsessed when radio used the robotic clock for format changes.
Yeah.
2,
Yeah, that was
3.
very robotic.
well. It's really that.
Row 32 1 p.m.
Oh, hold on. I need to back out of here. I'm
Desktop.
still on the phone.
Down.
Let me
App delete.
go
Down. Are you desktop?
another website here.
Search Google for manage.
Let's see if I can find it.
You know, the tone reminded me.
// Safari. Page menu
Stop
finder.
screen sharing
Zoom.
while I find
Us.
it here.
Okay.
All right, I stopped there while I find it. Go ahead, read what we saying.
I was going to say that the tone reminded me that reminded me of the Sharp calculator.
Oh yeah, the Sharp i2 talking clock.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I used that in high school. Yeah, I used that in high school. It reminded me of that. Yeah.
Okay, I think I found it. Let me see if I can look for it here.
Okay.
What's funny, you guys, is when like we're talking watches, when people watches would go off at the same time, and the rooster would crow.
Oh yeah.
Have you guys ever heard when the watch battery's going low, what happens when the rooster crows?
Yeah, you know what? That happened. That happened to mine, and it was so bad. Well, I kind of put my watch in. I put my watch in bath water, and it basically died. But basically, when it crowed, this was many years ago, so I was too little. I was too young to understand. But anyway, when it crowed, it basically sounded like it was on its deathbed. Like, oh, geez.
Oh, jeez. Oh, no.
Safari. Finder.
It almost sounded like the watch was
BNS 2000
or
English.
something.
Flat.
As a crow would sound really weird sounding.
Yeah, kind of weird. All right, do you guys remember this?
BNS.
Okay. 2000 ready, help 9 pages.
One item selected.
Did you hear it?
Oh yeah, that's Duxbury.
Yeah, I heard it.
No, that was the Braille and Speak.
The Braille and Speak. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a personal one. I think someone. a long time ago, an ACB member called, and I think she used her Braille speak or something like that to write something down. I was like, oh no, classic, not the.
Yeah, I had a school one, and I also had a school language master.
Yes, I remember those.
You mean the? Is it the one that had two voices? It had the
Hello, welcome to Language Master Dictionary. Let's play a game. There might be a bad
Oh,
intention.
that one. I think I had that one. I borrowed it from school. And then there was another one that had the special edition one that had, well, the one I got didn't have Kino Gold on it. It had, well, at the time it was called Best Speech, which...
Y'all remember the movie War Games?
Oh, yeah.
Not really.
The computer on that towards the end of the movie, it would say, and I can't imitate it exactly, but it sounded something like this: "Would you like to play a game?"
Yep.
I think I can find
Matthew
that.
Broderick.
Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. Shall we
Hold
play a game?
What?
Shall we play a game?
YouTube War Game Computer Clip. So I can find it.
Okay. Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. And what was funny back then, when that movie was made, the technology was so different back then.
Oh, yeah.
It was. Yes.
Okay, I can't find. Let me see if I can look for the clip. No, I can't find. Let me see if I can find the clip. Oh, I think this is it. Let's see.
You want me to see if I can find it on mine?
Oh, I found it.
Oh, he found it! Yay! He found it.
I had it. Let me make sure that the sound box is checked. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, here we go.
Zoom, share, mute, Safari.
All right,
Zoom,
this is it.
Us as new.
I'll ask it how it feels. I'm fine. How are you?
Excellent. It's been a long time. Can you explain the removal of your user account on June 23rd, 1973?
They must have told it he died. People sometimes make mistakes.
Yes, they do.
How can I talk?
It's not a real voice. This box just interprets signals from the computer and turns them into sound.
Shall we play a game?
Zoom, audio muted.
Oops. I accidentally hit the mute button on my computer. There you go, Donald.
love
You
it,
requested
yeah.
it, and your request is granted.
There you go.
I found it on YouTube. It was a quick and
Some of us
see what you
children
guys
of the
don't know.
80s.
I have this utility in my Mac called Alfred, and yes, it is the name of an actual. It's not a bot, but what this will allow you to do is it replaces the Spotlight utility, and it's built into Mac OS, but I found it as a third party, and it launches. So the problem with the built-in Spotlight is, unfortunately, VoiceOver used to read when you typed in to the built-in Spotlight, but when they updated it, it messed it up and it wouldn't read. But anyways, I found the utility. I heard it on Applevis podcast, and once I heard it, I was like, oh, I was about to download it, and I downloaded it. They have like a power pack that you can buy to extend its functionality, but I don't need that. I just want to do basic stuff like open music or open up files on computers and stuff. But what you can do is you can search and type in like Wikipedia, Google, or YouTube, and then it'll say search YouTube for, and then you type in the name like the one I just searched for, like War Game computer clip, and then it found it, and you have to like scroll and find it. So I was able to find that clip that came from. That's really oh my gosh, that is really that's really
Stacy,
creepy.
imagine if you sounded like a computer.
That would be pretty scary if someone would sound like if someone would dare to sound like a computer. I mean, I would not sound like a computer.
Yeah.
I would not even, dare to have a computer. I mean, I do have a computer, but I have a Mac.
I remember watching, One Life to Live back in the day. That was one of my favorite soap operas. And they had an actor who had ALS at the time, and he played a character named David Rinaldi, and he had who was also suffering from ALS, and he had a computer which he spoke from. With the machine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did it have the same voice or different?
It was a computer voice, a computerized voice, synthetic speech. Yeah,
How long
synthetic
was that?
speech.
I think I can find
this
it.
was in the it was in the late
Let me
90s,
see.
1998 to be exact.
See if I can YouTube that. What was the name of the show?
One Life to Live.
One Life to Live.
1998.
I'll just type in computer clip. Let's see if I don't think it'll find it. 1960.
No. Computers weren't around in the 60s. At least that we know of.
Oh, I can't find it. That's okay. I can't find it. It was 19. All I could find was 1975, 1995.
Type in that actor's name that she mentioned. Maybe.
Michael. Let's see.
The actor he portrayed.
Sazalo. Michael Sazalo. That's him. That's the actor's name, Michael Sazalo. But he played David Rinaldi on One Life to Live.
Do you know who that is, Stacy?
Hold on.
No.
YouTube. Oops. YouTube. One Life to Live. Dave. That's the name, right? Dave?
David.
David. I'll type in computer speech clip. No, I can't find it. Yeah.
Type in David Rinaldi.
Weird.
Is that right? His name, David Rinaldi?
Yes. Yes.
Just type David Rinaldi clip and see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't seem to find the clip.
Find it.
But it is almost shout out time. Can't believe it's almost 9.
Wow.
Almost 9:45.
Oh, and we're having a lot of fun.
I know. I showed you some clips of old synthesizers, and you talked about talking clocks, and you mentioned that. I just wish
I will find it. I will find it on YouTube, and I'll play it for you over the phone next time we talk on the phone.
Okay, yeah, that'll
So
work.
I'll find that. Yeah.
That'll definitely work. And I already mentioned. I think you missed the announcement, but I mentioned that I'll be going to Puerto Rico on July 15th and July 22nd, and I come back on the 22nd. So by the time I get there at around 4 in Puerto Rico, so I may record some clips and send them over to Angela so that she could can't talk. Oh, good. I'm gonna be Doodles again. I was doing so good so far, and now I'm gonna be Doodles just for saying a mixed up name, mixed up gender. But Angela's gonna play the clips when I send it over on the 15th, because I arrive actually at 4, so I'll be able to record and send the. I'll be able to record and send the clips over. All right, so let's get to our shout outs. So let's see how I'm gonna do this. Let's go to Nightingale Nora, and then following her will be Rita. And then it'll be Stacy after Rita. Nora, you're up first.
Okay, thank you. Well, my shout out to every single member of this wonderful Vision Cast team, and you all have done such an awesome job, and I love you listeners out there. Thank you for listening to our wonderful shows, and hope to hear from you all next week, and hope you have enjoyed tonight's show, and everything, and hope to see you all. I'll be there here. Hopefully I'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Nora. We will look forward to it.
Yes. All right. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, Rita's next, and then it'll be Stacy, and then we'll move on to the males. All right, Rita, you're next.
Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. There we go. Can you guys hear me? Oh, gosh. There we go.
We hear you.
Okay, good. Awesome. Shout out to everybody on the team, the Vision Cast team. So glad to be back with the Vision Cast team. Tonight was awesome, and I had a lot of fun. Shout out to Preston, Rachel, or Angela.
Yes, Angela. Now
she's going to go by.
Changed her name last week.
Yeah, I didn't know whether to call her Rachel or Angela. Oh gosh.
Either one works, but she prefers to be called Angela.
Right, Angela. Okay, awesome. Well, there you go, Angela, and George, Philip, Donald, Stacy, Nightingale, Nora from my state here in Arizona. Woot 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 woot. And my birthday is in 4 weeks, so oh my gosh, looking forward to it. 4 weeks is my birthday. So, shout out to everybody, Solace. I don't want to forget Solace, and everybody else on the team. Forgot you.
Salvis.
You all,
Salvis.
Salvis. Is that his name? Okay.
Yeah.
Salvis. Okay. Awesome. And everybody else on the team. It was great. I had fun tonight. And my buddy JC, thanks so much for sending me the emails and asking me to come back, and I'm so glad that I did. And I will be here. Yeah.
And if we ever need to interview you, then definitely let us know.
Yes.
Because we would love to have you on in the
absolutely yes. I'm very much up for an interview.
Live, even sing live if you want to sing live for next week's Spring VC Talent Show. By all means, let us know. Would you like to sing live next week?
All right, I will. I'll definitely let you know.
Okay, yeah, well, let us know,
yeah.
and then I'll and then we'll put you on the list.
Okay.
And hopefully Angela will be better by that time. Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Well, awesome. I think I'll probably just take it easy next week, and
Okay.
but probably for a future. But I very much am up for an interview. Absolutely. Yes.
Okay,
Absolutely.
that will definitely
So,
work. All right,
sure,
thank you, Rita,
sure.
for
All right.
doing your shout
Yes,
out. And I'll
thank
see you
you.
next week.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your chicken.
Oh, yes, I will. Thank
Enjoy
you.
that. Yep.
Yes, I will. Thank you. See you guys.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Okay, so I'm gonna change things up a little bit. So I'm gonna go, and then it will be Preston, and then Donald. So
You've got Stacy.
Whoops. Okay. Stacy, you're up next. Whoops. Stacy, you're up next, and then it'll be myself, and then Preston will be after myself, and then, Donald. All right. Go ahead, Stacy.
Okay, well, it was nice being here. It was a good show, and thank y'all for, it's nice being here, and y'all have a good week, and, that's it.
All right. Okay, good. Thanks, Stacy. All right. My turn. And yes, I'll try not to be long-winded this time, because even though Angela calls me long-winded, but that's that's a side joke. But yeah, love you, Angela. And speaking of that, shout out goes to the entire team, which includes Angela, our great producer, who is under the weather and is recovering from a cold. So we pray that you get better soon, so you could come back and hang out with us next week alongside George. And of course to Preston, our other founding father, our sound engineer Salvis, who makes this podcast sound extra great, and I really love the tools that he is using to do behind the scenes work and such. And of course to my Echo Grace Church family, including Delight, Young Adults, the Worship Squad in Newburgh, Washingtonville, and all 7 campuses. You know who you are, so thank you for shining a light for the kingdom of God every single weekend, because you all are brothers and sisters, and I love you guys so much, or I should say we love thee so much. So thank you so much to everybody from Rebecca, Rachel, Jess, Anya, Sophia, Ariel, her 2 girls, Lydia, Willow, Rebecca, Danny, Ellen, and of course Charlie, and to all the other buddies that I know. You know who you are, so yeah. And of course, shout out to the listeners on YouTube and on various podcasting feeds, for without you guys, this episode would not have been possible without you guys. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel for future content. And we do have some big stuff planned, including our big 5-year anniversary special, so please stay tuned for that. Man, I can't believe it. It's going to be 5 years since we started launching our first podcast episode, first as Visioncast with JC and Friends, and now the Visioncast Network. And speaking of that, don't forget to check out visioncast.network. We'll have some updates posted, and check our mailing list from time to time as we do post frequent updates. And the inbox has been flooded with updates from Donald as well as the rest of the teammates. So with that being said, I am out of here. Preston, I gave a hosting privilege to you, so you get to take it out when you're done.
Yep.
And thank you so much, everybody. And And of course, the toll booth, who quietly
Yeah, we can't
sits
forget
behind the
Toll
scenes
Booth.
there. Yeah, we can't forget toll booth because he sits, but he sits behind the scenes doing some stuff and watching over all of us. And,
Jesse,
what?
yeah,
Huh?
yeah, I heard that we're all going to have performances next week.
Yes, yes, we will have. Yeah, and just a reminder, we will have performances next week. So if you haven't sent them in, please
will.
do so. You can send them to Salvis's email, or you can send it to either Angela or George, and they will get them in. And if you want to perform live, please let them know. We have some great stuff planned. I'll be there, as well as the rest of the team. So come on in and support your fellow friends as we get to support each other, and we're going to have a good time. So mark your calendar for next week, and it will also be recorded. So if you guys missed it, you can catch the replay after it gets posted. It usually gets posted by the weekend. So, and in case you're noticing, this is episode 344. My goodness, I can't believe it. But anyways, that's about it for me. I'm out of here. Preston, take over.
Yep.
Preston is next with his shout out, and then following Preston will be Donald. And then Preston will give closing remarks and reminders, and we'll be out of here. So I'll see you guys next week. Preston, go ahead.
Receive. See you, JC. All right, folks. Well, I got to say, this has been a good layback show, even though I was late because I was in another Zoom meeting for my NFB affiliate. We're getting things ready for our state convention in Hershey coming up in November, and the whole 9 yards. So this is going to be exciting. So shout out to everybody listening, participating in the whole 9 yards. As he said, VisionCast.network is going to be your source for all things VisionCast Network. We have details on our social media outlets. We do have details on our YouTube. We do have instructions on our A-Lady skill. I said that because just in case if people are listening on there, I don't want to set yours off. And you can easily play episodes from your web browser on the website. So if you want to save space on your device, do that. And even though it's not a download, it still means more support. So thank you in advance. I do want to shout out Donald and everybody at Super Mix Radio and the AI Radio Network. I actually bookmarked the page you were working on, Donald, to my well, it's not in my Safari favorites, but it's in my browser history. So I can go in and enjoy anytime I please. So good work on that. Make sure you check out all the great content on the station. And we got more coming all the time for that. Shout out to all my friends and family who are listening. And speaking of young adults, I did get an email yesterday from my local young adult ministry. One of our leaders is taking another position coming up in July with the church. So he is going to be stepping down. But thankfully, he won't be far away, and he will be, helping those who need it get spiritualized in their faith. So I'm glad he's still around. He's just switching positions. So I wrote him a nice little reply yesterday over lunch, and I know he saw it. So, but yeah, folks. Stay tuned for more great content. You, as always, follow us on Facebook. I know there's plenty email from Salvis I've been going through. I've been trying to publish that and the whole 9 yards. So, hope you enjoy. This has been VisionCast, and more content to come. And I almost forgot. If you're interested, you can enjoy us. You can join me on Radio Connection Live for the week. We did do a flashback air check from Louisville this week in honor of the Kentucky Derby, which, by the way, I missed it. I could have pulled up on my TV apps, but I missed it the other day. So I don't know why, but that it happened. But we did do a band skin in Tampa Bay of Jamie's Market, and actually, we do have the full band skin for you on our RCL podcast. So I couldn't really upload to YouTube because the file was too big and to tube, but it's all waiting for you on our podcast feed. So check it out there. So there we go. So it's going to be on your favorite web station and podcast near you this week. I just got to email the recipe for this in my Hotmail, but we'll take care of that before the weekend. So I think we're all good. So Donald, if you're ready, I'm going to hand the mic to you while I plug this phone in. Thank goodness for portable chargers.
No.
He might be doing
Hey,
station
am I
stuff.
unmuted, you guys?
Yes, you're here.
Okay, good. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so I'd like to thank everybody for a great show tonight, and Angela for being able to edit and produce the shows and so forth, and for Salvis for his part in doing with the shows as well, and for doing the AI stuff as well with the shows. Thanks for everybody joining us tonight. We had a great show tonight, even though we had a shortened crew tonight, but we did have a good time. We had some fun. We had some laughs. It was great. I'm looking forward to next week's talent show, which I will be sending in some recordings to, so I'll be looking forward to that. And I think keep listening to Super Hit Mix Radio at hit-mix-radio.com, where you can stream lots of great music there. And I'm working on the AI Radio Network, and when that's done, I'll get a domain name for it, then I'll start promoting it, and then I'll let y'all know what the address is or what the URL is for that, so y'all can tune in. But right now, I'm not launching it yet because I don't have enough music on there to let it go out yet. So I want to be able to get enough on there before I let it go out. But once it's out, you're all going to enjoy it.
Oh, yes. It's going to be exciting. I can't wait to promote it on this end.
Yep. And that's going to be a continuing effort. It's going to be continually growing. And plus, I've been working on some stuff outside of that are related to AI Radio Network. So when the other stuff is done too, I'll let y'all know about it and let everybody know how they can get access to the tools that I use to build it with, because I'm going to be selling those tools so people can build their own AI radio networks and stuff.
Yep, if they are interested to do so, that's exciting.
Oh, yeah. Very good.
That'll be good. All right. Well, thank you, Donald, for your participation and your work for us. It's definitely appreciated more than you know. And folks. So again, thank you all for listening. This has been Vision Cast, and on behalf of all the team, we say thank you for listening, and do make it a good and safe week. If you're listening on Super Mix Radio, stay tuned for more great content. And if you're listening on your preferred podcast app, stay tuned for a big old box of silence. Or, better yet, stay tuned for another great podcast episode that you have probably saved in your queue or whatever. I got plenty of them in my Apple Podcast library. So we say we shall sign off now. But thank you for listening. And as always, we're going to end what we started almost 5 years ago, and we will use this until the day this goes out of existence, which we hope it won't. But we say, keep technology alive, let your talent shine, and as always, Doodles,
Spill the milk.
And Phil misses Bus. Well, we don't know that for sure. But
yeah, we don't know if Phil misses Bus or not. He usually does miss it, though.
Yeah, but I guess we'll find out when they get back. So, folks, good night, good morning, good day, and we'll see you when we see you. This is Vision Cast, and we say bye for now.
Bye.